Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started a little bit early. Hopefully everything goes well. It looks like the stream is looking fairly good. Hopefully that stays that way. I'm gonna make sure the audio sounds good. Yeah, it looks like the audio sounds good. It looks like everything is on the up and up. I'm not having the best success with my internet, but hopefully it holds up. I mean, it's running fine, but the main thing about it is not as consistent and solid as it was at the old house. So, but I mean, I'm running on Wi-Fi, so that's one thing. So I'm gonna try to get a Wi-Fi extender where I can hardwire it into my computer, so where I can actually have a really good, solid stream like I've had before. Because last time I was hardwired, it was all good. So, we're gonna get into this particular live stream where we're gonna talk about the state of play. We're gonna recap that, talk about all the games that were shown, give my thoughts and opinions on what I saw, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about PGA Tour 2K25 because a lot of people don't know that this was, golf is a game that I kind of, been doing a lot of content on, especially when the PGA Tour game for EA Sports came out. I was able to play the game early. I was able to do some exclusive content, and it turned out to be a really good game. And it was one of my favorite games, of last year. What 2023, 2024, probably 2023, probably was the best sports game in my opinion that came out in 2023. So, 2K21 came out, then 2K23 came out, now it's 2K25. So apparently they're doing these games every other year, which I think that is a phenomenal thing for pretty much all sports games to do now. Because the way that games are going now, it takes a while for these games to actually be made or whatever. So this should be a thing going forward. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they do because they got an uphill battle. EA Sports PGA Tour was a very good game, probably one of the best sports games I've ever played in my life. And 2K23 was good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it was a really good game, but I do believe that at the end of the day, that they're going to have to really work at it. So we're going to talk about all that, give my thoughts and opinions on all this. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy the content. I want to check and see if everything is going well. Once again, look like we're in good shape. Look like we're in good shape as far as the yeah, like we're in very good shape. So we're good money. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. First and foremost, let's talk about everything that happened at PlayStation State of Play. I know a lot of people went live. I wanted to wait to afterwards once I got off work and get settled in with the family. But I give my thoughts and opinions, and let's go from there. The first game that they pretty much, I ain't gonna say it's the first game that they showed, but the first game on here is Monster Hunter Wilds. Now I'm gonna talk about the games that I saw that was really good. That it was the Only Miss You. They're doing a remaster of the second one, and they're also on the lost data. If y'all can hear me, that'd be great. If not, oh my goodness. Okay, are we good? We good to go? Okay, because I know my internet is acting up, so hopefully we can survive this. Nevertheless, uh, what I was about to say, yeah, the Only Miss You games was really good. I like both of them, the remaster and the new one that's coming out. So that was something that caught my eye for sure. I got a really stickler for like ninja games, like Ninja Gaiden. I know they got to talk about Shinobi was another one. Snake Eater definitely was a game that stood out for me as well. So these are the games that I'm actually going to really move and what you want to say move towards as far as well be attracted to compared to all the other ones. So Monster Hunter Wilds was the first game that we saw, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Look, I started playing Monster Hunter. It was what maybe try when I was on the Wii. Probably was one that was on. I know I played a lot of Monster Hunter World on PS4. I played a good bit of that. Shout out to Phantom Raiden Phantom. He got me onto the game. That was pretty cool. So this comes out February 28th. So that's gonna be coming out in a few weeks. This is going to sell. This is going to be a great game. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that this is just going to be an absolutely phenomenal game. So it's not much to be said there. Will I play it? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because I don't know if I had enough time to get into it. It's not my kind of RPG. I like racing games. Those like the RPGs I like to play when you level up cars and tune them and all that other stuff. So we don't know. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Now I will be playing this. I really want this. It will be released August 28th, bringing back the Shinobi franchise. I can't remember the last one that came out, but the last one I do remember that came out was one for the PS2. It's a game that not many people really think about when they think about Shinobi. They think about like all the older games back on the Sega, but the last one I remember was the one that was on the PS2, and that was a pretty solid game as well. But it was kind of like the answer to Ninja Gaiden or something like that. Cause Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox is absolutely awesome. So, but yeah, I'm going to be trying that out. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is another Sonic racing game. These games are just like another is Mario Kart, but with Sonic characters, and they're actually pretty good. They're not that bad. I think Sonic Racing does get a bad rap because it's in the shadow of Mario Kart. I mean, what's going to beat Mario Kart? Let's be honest. Mario Kart is absolutely awesome, and it's going to be really difficult to even top or get even close to what Sonic's going to have. It's going to be hard for them to get in close to what Mario does. But this may be something that I want to try. Closed network test is February 21st. I may jump on that and see if I can get access to that. But if not, I'll still try it in the long run. All right, let's see. Digimon Storytime Stranger. Don't know much about Digimon. It was a little bit after my time, so I kind of passed on that. Lost Souls aside, this looked pretty solid. It's something I may look into. I love these type of games. I would at least give a shot. Like a Dragon, Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii. Now this is interesting. It's gonna be the demo is gonna be Friday, so I may try to download this and try this because I do like a Yakuza game, but I mean, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, that's going to be really interesting how they do that. Like sometimes, Yakuza games have their little, wonkiness and little, silly and goofiness about it. I wonder if it's going to be anything like that because, Yakuza games could be a little bit serious, like the first 7-8 games, they have like a really dark undertone, even though they do have their moments. But for them to, put this out, I'm going to be interested in that. Dave the Diver, what is this? Bring a Yakuza to the game. Okay. I did not see this when I was watching the State of Play. So I probably missed this. I probably was distracted or something. So let's look at this real quick. I want to see what this is about. All right, let's see. Is the audio on? Let's see. I don't want to be too loud. Hopefully, we don't have copyright stuff in here. Y'all don't have the audio? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can change the audio real quick. Let's see. Speakers. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see if I can get this. Maybe it right here. Change the speakers. All right, there we go. Was this like some type of beat 'em up? Oh god, the Yakuza. Okay. See, I don't know much about this, but I do like 2D fighters. So if this anything like it, I will try it. I look like it. I don't know what. Okay. See, these games are much more. These games are needed. We need these type of games back. We need these type of games back. Like these beat 'em ups, I will give that a shot. Cause like what was that game that came out? That Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I mean, that was absolutely awesome. That came back, and I love seeing stuff like that. Also, Streets of Rage 4 was another one. And when the Cowabunga collection, those beat 'em ups, the type of thing that we need back. So I will try this. Is DLC that comes out in April? So this game is already out. So I'm going to try this. I will probably try this. I'll probably get it before April so I can get a little bit of acclimated in it. WWE 2K25. They still dropping this game out for PS4? Really? Man, that's crazy. I thought they would ditch the PS4 by now, but okay. I don't know. I'm not that big on wrestling anymore. Last time I used to play wrestling was like the what those days back in the N64 days. GameCube. I played a little bit of it on a GameCube as well, but a little bit on the original Xbox too, but mostly N64. I don't know about that. Borderlands 4. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this because of the fact that I fell in love with Borderlands 3. I have the entire collection, Borderlands 1 and 2 and the prequel. I played a little bit of those. I never really got it. I could never really get into them. But I got Borderlands 3. I think it was free on Epic Games. So I ended up playing it just to play it. And I fell in love with it. And I think I'm going to try Borderlands 4. With that being said, I want to look at this trailer as well. Let's see. Let me get my thoughts and opinions. I don't think I've seen this trailer. Okay, I don't know if that's copyrighted music, so let's not do that. This looks a lot like Borderlands 3, to be honest. If we're being honest, it looks a lot like Borderlands 3. A lot like Borderlands 3. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but there is more blood and gore, I will say that. Okay. It's more of the same, basically. But I will give this a shot because I did like playing Borderlands 3. I ended up falling in love with that game, so I will at least give this one run to see how far I can get until I get bored. And that's basically what I did with the last Borderlands. I played it until I got bored, but okay, so this is supposed to come out September 22nd. Okay, all right. Well, it says 9/23 right here, so somebody's lying. It says 22nd right here, and it says 23rd up there. I don't know what to believe, but nevertheless. Split Fiction. Hazelight Studios got an upcoming co-op game. Okay. Showing more of adventures that they will enter. I think this is where I came in at Directive 8020. This looks like a pretty cool game. It's like a Dark Pictures game, probably like a movie/video game. I wonder if it has anything to do with the same people who did the other Dark Pictures games. So I'm not sure, but this looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. When I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be like Aliens. I thought it was like another Alien game, like sequels of Alien Isolation or something like that. But this co-op game, I want to play these co-op games with my wife. You know, I'll try to get her to play some games. She'll play them from time to time, but she don't really get into the newer stuff. She like playing the older stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's: Secrets of Mimic. I don't know. Wasn't this like I don't think this is like a first person game or something like that. I'm not sure. I may look into that. Now, Midnight Walk, I saw this. I think this is a first person game. I want to look at this again because this is a game I probably want to try. It kind of reminds me of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And this was a game when I saw this, I thought this was pretty neat.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep slumber.
Yeah, this is the first. If my stream drop, I apologize. Like I said, this Wi-Fi thing is not the best. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I'm definitely going to fix that this weekend. Definitely. But yeah, that was a Midnight Walk. It comes out May 8th. I'm going to try that. This is a game I'm willing to try. Darwin's Paradox. They didn't show enough of this trailer. How long was this trailer? 1:05? Okay. Because when I saw it on State of Play, it wasn't that much to be shown. They didn't show that much. What's this? Like another Crab's Treasure? It kind of give me those vibes. Help the octopus escape the food factory to get back to the ocean in Darwin's Paradox. I don't know about this. This might not be a game I may play. This is like something that my son would play or something. But it does give me like these platformer version, like a 2D platform version of another Crab's Treasure. It looks interesting. But this is like something that my son will probably play. Yeah, okay. They're not too bad. Warriors Abyss is like a Dynasty Warriors game. I like Dynasty Warriors. I played a handful of them. I wonder if it's gonna be any. I mean, what's the difference going to be? Onimusha. Now, this is the games that I was talking about. Onimusha 2 and Way of the Sword. These two games I'm definitely gonna be playing. Now, one thing about the second one, this is a remaster, and what I wanted to do a while back, I wanted to buy the boxed collection of 1, 2, and 3 on PS2, but I never got around to it. I remember putting it on my wish list back on Amazon because somebody was selling it on Amazon, and they had a handful of copies, but all of them are gone now. So, like, I have a handful of box copies of stuff over here. Onimusha was gonna be the next one that I get. I never got around to it, but I do plan on finding that. But also, I would love to get this as well. I think this is gonna be pretty good, but I think this is coming out for PS4. Kind of interesting that they're still dropping PS4 games. Like, I kind of understand it, but I don't at the same time. This is coming out in 2026. Onimusha Way of the Sword. First trailer. This looks really good. This looks really, really good. And it's a 2-minute. We're gonna try to look at it real quick. No, this was captured on PC. Okay. But it's coming all the way in 2026. It's going to be a while before we get, our hands on it another year or so. But this looks really good.
Let's see your best then, eh?
Yeah, and this looks very clean. And there's the gameplay right there.
Winning is what matters. And you can bring as many friends as you want. Not good.
Oh, that looks good. And that's a guy. That's his heart, or that's a heart. Oh wow.
What got them so riled up?
Yeah, this looks great. That looks great. Way of the Sword. That looks. Yeah, these two games, this one and this one, I'm definitely going to be playing those at some point. This come out May 23rd. This one come out 2026. I have time. This game right here, I mean, what can you say? What do you need to say? Snake Eater. This game's a classic, dog. I mean, I remember playing and beating this on the PS2. I played it on the PS3. This game has been re-released a couple times, but the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, this is just I already know this is gonna be fantastic. There's no way around it. I don't have much to say about this. I mean, how long is this trailer? 2 minutes. We can watch this trailer. I mean, this is absolutely awesome, and they got it like very accurate to what we remember. The movement, the way the game plays. I don't know. This game should run at high frame rates, but we just never know. Thundering out there, man. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my Wi-Fi. It's starting to thunder out there, so I'll probably try to get through the rest of this really quick. It's Ocelot. I can't remember all of the names. The Pain, and man, it's been so long since I played, this in its entirety. The guy with the bees was like one of my favorite enemies. He was easy. You just jump in the water. Yeah, there he is right there. Is that too low? There we go.
A great and terrible fury at being alive.
A host of sorrows, and you are one of them.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
This is such a great
I
game,
still
man.
have the Shagohod and the legacy.
And it looks really good.
America can do to stop us.
It's a shame that, you know, all things come to an end when it comes to this saga.
I'm not finished yet.
That's gonna be great. Yeah. August 28th. That's gonna be absolutely great. And then they got Ape Escape at the end. What's this about? And more. Konami needs to do a solid for people, man. Konami hasn't been very kind to us lately, or for almost a decade or so. Hell is Us is another game that I actually was interested in. I don't know too much about it. It might be all right. Lies of P's getting is a prequel to Lies of P. Okay, some people thought this was a DLC, but I didn't think it was DLC. This is actually another game. It's coming out for PlayStation 4 and 5. Once again, PS4 is getting some love. But the first game, I heard a lot of people said it was really, really good. Now I may need to get into that. Dreams of Another for PS5 and PSVR. Okay. It's a third-person shooter. Days Gone Remastered. Okay. I want a Days Gone 2. Don't need a Days Gone Remastered, but okay. Stellar Blade and the Goddess of Victory, Nikki DLC. I think I said that right. That's going to be pretty cool. Stellar Blade is a really good game that I need to finish. And it's coming to PlayStation 5 and Windows PC. That's interesting. It's coming out on PC. Blueprints. Not necessarily familiar with that. Okay. Abiotic Factor. It's an early access game that'll be on PC. That's on PC. Will be released on console. We already talked about early access games yesterday. Hopefully they done something to finish the game. Tiles of Annihilation. Now I've heard a little bit about this game as well. By the time I got home, I wasn't able to catch the rest of this because I was out with the fam and I was like watching as it was out. But by the time we got in the car and got home, I missed this one. So, what is this? This is Streets of London, Outworld, Only Survivor, Roundtable, Tiles of Annihilation. Okay, let's look at this real quick. What's going on, Sir Bishop? How you doing, bro?
It devoured everything.
Let me cut this off.
Past. Only I was left.
Okay.
That was a fatal
Yeah, I missed
mistake.
this. I missed this earlier, so this is something I want to see. State of Play was a letdown. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good.
It's the aura of the Grail.
I didn't think it was that bad.
As long
There was
as
a
it
couple of
my wish can be fulfilled.
trailers that I missed, but overall I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was good. I didn't think it was bad either. I thought it was just okay.
To pursue one's wishes is to court one's doom.
So what is it like? This is like a God of War or something? This is giving me a God of War vibe. Yo, this is giving me a complete God of War vibe.
This is a beast only for the king.
I didn't even look at the WWE trailer because I'm just not interested in wrestling. So WWE 2K25 is coming out, but I'm not really interested in it. I can't say last time I was interested in wrestling games like N64, so I really didn't even look at it.
But I will take back everything that belongs to me.
Maybe I'll go back and check it out.
Even
They got my part? Are you serious?
my
Wow.
soul.
Okay, so this is to me this is basically another form of God of War. Everything I saw, you could put Kratos in it, and it's basically what it is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play this because I'm a big fan of the old God of Wars. definitely will play this, but this gave me God of War vibes. The old God of Wars. Metal Eden, fast-paced scientific first-person shooter. Yeah, okay. Mindset, AI human. Okay, I don't know much about that. And Saros, cinematic trailer or the gameplay trailer will come later on this year. So I'm not going to look at that. Let's look at Mind's Eye real quick, and then we could talk a little bit about PGA Tour 2K25. So I saw this trailer earlier, but
my memories.
yeah, I saw this earlier. It is decent. This looked pretty decent. I'm gonna look at it again.
Remember this.
Diaz! Showtime!
I have these gaps inside my head.
Sound like it's a 10-minute window.
One thing that we could use is another really good military shooter, not like this Call of Duty stuff, but something like real tactical. You get a lot of that on PC now.
It's been decommissioned. What the hell is happening?
Whoa, wait a minute. Back up. Do you know who this is? Yeah, right there. Do you know who this person is? Leslie Benzies? This is the guy, basically one of the master, well, I ain't gonna say one of the masterminds, but this guy was basically Grand Theft Auto. He the one that came up with all the storylines in Grand Theft Auto. See, now I did not know this. He was behind like pretty much most of the Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 5. He was so he ended up leaving Rockstar to do his own thing. I didn't know this was going to be it. This right here really catches my attention now because I didn't know that Leslie Benzies was doing this. He's basically, I ain't gonna say he is Grand Theft Auto, but he was the mastermind behind a lot of the Grand Theft Auto stuff, pretty much all of the Grand Theft Auto stuff. I did not know that.
All I know is that Silvercorp is a piece of my story. Pray for me! I'll cover you.
Okay, now all of this makes sense now.
This thing has ruined my life.
You have no idea who you're dealing with. After what you did, we should have left you in the desert.
This is not the first time we've had a fatal error with your.
Oh, I'm completely interested in this. I will give this a shot.
Make it stop! I know what I have to do. This is the only way.
Yeah, when I saw this, I didn't know that he did this. When I first saw it, I didn't know he did it, but now it makes sense. I'm definitely going to play it. Summer 2025. I'm definitely going to give this a shot. I'm not saying that it's going to be a great game or it's going to be, the game of the year or anything like that. But when you have a developer who had, or the director who has a pedigree of what Grand Theft Auto has done for the past, 25 years, I'm willing to give his first game a shot. That's outside of Rockstar. I'm willing to give that game a shot. Absolutely. So yeah, that makes sense. I watched this trailer earlier and I didn't see that name. Once I saw that name and I knew that, where is it? Build a rocket. Well, let's see, where is it? Did I miss it? I must have missed it. But anyway, when you have Leslie Benzies that's doing the game, I'm going to give it a shot. There's just no way around it. See if I can find it again. Come on. I'm waiting for the OBS to reconnect. Jesus Christ. There we go. I'm going to hold off and wait. Are we back up? I don't see that we're back up. Nah. Let me look at this real quick. Did it drop?